just one gun, they'd be alive today. Just one gun.
Hi, I'm Alex Kincaid. Welcome to the Gun Law Podcast. Today, we're talking about why you might still need a gun trust or want a gun trust after July 13th of 2016, when Rule 41F will go into effect. You may have heard, or maybe not, that in January of this year, the Attorney General signed into law, it's called a rule, but it's a law, 250 pages of utter nonsense. Nonsense that imposes more bureaucracy on law-abiding gun owners. It's not going to affect in any way criminal activity. It's not going to eliminate crime. It's not going to eliminate terrorism. It just makes us, law-abiding gun owners, have to jump through more hoops each and every time we buy certain types of firearms. I've been practicing law for almost 20 years, and I have never had a criminal come to my office and purchase a gun trust so that that criminal could then go down to a dealership and use a gun trust to purchase a firearm. Just hasn't happened. In fact, there aren't stats that show that it has ever happened. Despite that, the Obama administration was very forthright in putting out there that not only do we have a gun show loophole, we have a gun trust loophole. And Obama said in one of his speeches, criminals are using this gun trust loophole to buy the most dangerous firearms. Of course, it isn't happening. But I'm here today to give you a little insight into gun trusts because I know you, many of my clients, have purchased gun trusts in order to have a benefit of being deemed a law-abiding citizen and treated like one, not being treated like a criminal, so that you can share your lawfully purchased National Firearms Act firearms with people who live in your own house, like your spouse. So, the question then that I'm getting repeatedly at this point is, do I still want or need a gun trust? Well, let's first look at why I draft gun trusts to begin with. It is a very nice benefit, and has been for many years, that if you have a gun trust and you purchase a short barrel rifle, a short barrel shotgun, a fully automatic firearm, a silencer, and any other weapon, and you put it in the name of your trust, you don't have to get the signature of your chief law enforcement officer. You don't have to send in a photograph and fingerprints. You can just send in your paperwork, and when you retrieve the firearm from the dealer, you do the same background check that you do every other time. And you can share with people that you name as trustees, because the National Firearms Act says if you buy one of those items and it's in your name, you're the only one who can lawfully be in possession of it. And because of our laws about constructive possession, if you leave it at home with other people and they can control it, you're breaking the law. So a trust is a way to comply with the laws, to say these are the people that I trust, they are trustees, they can be in possession of my firearms. We're not intending to break the law. And you can bypass some extra bureaucracy, but now that bypassing of that extra bureaucracy, that extra paperwork, is going to end on the 13th of July. But that's not why I draft gun trusts to begin with. Trusts are a way for you, the gun owner, to keep control. It's a way for you to write your own little rule book if you ever become incapacitated and when you die. And almost all of my clients don't want the government involved. If they're hit by a truck or if they pass away, they don't want the government involved to make decisions about their care or what happens to their stuff or who's in charge of it. And when you engage in trust planning, you're circumventing that government control. The court system is a system that was invented to deal with people and problems that can't be resolved in any other way. When you go to court, and I spent the first half of my career in the courtroom, it's because something has gone really wrong, and there's no other way to fix it. And you're asking some judge who doesn't know you, who's going to hear certain facts, certain evidence, and then make a decision. And for gun owners, it's possible that that judge is a liberal, anti-gun human being. So, your way around the court system, and in my practice, I focus very heavily on drafting documents for all of my clients, whether it's a new business, or it's a new marriage, or it's an estate plan. My goal is to keep you out of the court system. That's a realm that is created by the government for people who don't plan. And you have the ability to plan. And that's where a gun trust comes in. A gun trust is designed to hold all of your firearms, not just the NFA firearms. It's designed to protect your legacy, to preserve your assets, to give direction to the people you trust and care about what to do with your firearms if something happens to you, and how to care for you if you're incapacitated. It works together with your other estate planning documents, and it's a very valuable tool that is difficult to duplicate in any other way. So when you think about, do I still want a gun trust? Here are the things that you need to remember. Your gun trust is going to protect your loved ones and you in the event that you're incapacitated. It may not be something that you plan to ever be incapacitated, but some things are beyond our control. And this trust is going to have a simplified direction for the people that you care about to make sure that they don't break the law, the people who will be inheriting from you eventually don't break the law, the firearms are always handled in accordance with the law, and your wishes are carried out. When you die, a trust is a will substitute. It directs where your firearms go without the involvement of the probate court. So trusts have a lot of value and purpose above and beyond bypassing that extra paperwork when you purchase an NFA firearm. I recommend them for all of my gun-owning clients. If you have questions about gun trusts, please feel free to call my office. We give free consultations about them, and we'd be happy to speak with you and explain in more detail to you all the benefits of having a gun trust.
Just one gun could have stopped the madman in his tracks. Just one gun, they'd be alive today. Just one gun.
This is an important message about your liberty.
So the notion that gun laws don't work, it's not borne out by the evidence.
We need universal background checks. We know that they will work. We need to...
Politicians continue to call for more gun control. Yet so many laws already exist, the American gun owner is often left confused about the legality of their own common everyday behaviors. Attorney and former prosecutor Alex Kincaid knows that too many responsible gun owners violate laws that they don't know even exist. And her goal is to stop that. Now get Kincaid's new book, Infringed. Larry Pratt of Gun Owners of America says that Infringed should be on the shelf of every American gun owner. Infringed debuts November 25th, but pre-order today and receive an autographed hard copy edition at $5 off. Visit alexkincaidlaw.com now. That's alexkincaidlaw.com. Get Infringed. Get it today. alexkincaidlaw.com.